The Doorns
Yes.
is a town I know only because of us driving through it, stopping
Yes.
for fuel and snacks, either from home, up country, or on our way back home.
Yes.
And for them selling fruit along the road,
Yes.
and for all the vineyards.
Yeah, that's what it is. And the snow on the mountains around them.
Yes. So now we're going to go check what else there is.
Yes, it's about, we left Robertson now, and it's about 68 kilometers to reach the Doorns.
Okay.
And now we're going to head around, get back onto the N1, and then go up. I think we're going to get to Worcester and then go up to the Doorns around that way. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I think it's a beautiful area.
I think so.
We are going this way. Young ones.
Over Hex Primary.
Can we just look at the mountains?
Yes, we can.
All shades as they come closer and further by.
Yep.
It's incredible.
And your cattle.
Beautiful cattle farm, yeah. Oh, it's a rail bridge.
Yes, it is.
New and old or what? Yes.
There's two of them, a new one and an old one. And now we're going over the N1.
We must be getting closer then.
Yes, we are.
And we're going to drive on the N1.
We have to drive on the N1. It's the only way to get to the Doorns.
Okay.
We've been on this part of the road many times before. On our way north.
Yes, and back down. Lots of citrus orchards here, hey?
Yes.
Many, many.
He's struggling to get in now with a busy N1.
Yes. And lots of covered citrus trees.
Oh, yes.
They look like nachis to us.
That they do.
It's not only vineyards. There are vineyards though.
Sure, look at these mountains.
No. But we do notice them every time we come past
Every
here.
single time.
But when we on our way home, it's more often than not in the dark.
Yes, when we reach this point.
Yes.
Yeah.
20 k's.
Yes.
And train lines. All sorts, yeah.
Yes. Must be amazing to go on the train line through these mountains.
Must
eh?
be. Must be. Here's a port.
I love this.
Look at the formations though.
It's crazy. See how much they had to break through to get this
Yeah.
road through here.
Ah. Oh, it's beautiful patchwork farmland.
Especially this time of the year now, with the brown and the yellow and the green.
Just too beautiful.
That's them selling their grapes along the side here. But we've seen signs where they say you shouldn't buy from them because it might be stolen fruit.
You're just being polite. The signs say don't buy stolen fruit
Yeah.
because the origin is dubious. We don't know where it comes from. We've never stopped here to buy fruit.
I never will. Yeah.
Rather buy from a farm stall.
Something like that.
Everything is grapes here.
Yes.
The farm's logo is grapes. There are grapes in the wrought iron on the gates.
Security companies
Logo is grapes. We have arrived.
The Doorns, here we are. This is the engine we know so well.
Yes. We normally see it in the early hours of the morning.
Yes. Either for petrol or coffee.
Or snacks.
Yes.
Or all of them. Don't you just love the flowers with the autumn vineyards?
Definitely. 1975, this bridge was built over the rail line.
Oh, quite a long way ago.
Yeah.
Oh, right. The Doorns cellar. Oh, bowling green. That looks awesome. This is the Hicks Valley High School
Okay.
since 1898.
Wow.
That's some legacy, eh?
Sure. Some sports grounds, yeah. Rugby.
Yes. Old buildings, yeah, I can see.
Yes.
The
Squash
buses.
courts.
Squash courts.
Yes.
The buses are waiting for the students.
Okay. Thank
School
goodness
right
we've,
next to the vineyards.
yeah, we've just come out now past here because when the school comes out it's going to be crazy.
Yeah, it's 1:15. It's probably an hour or so.
Yes.
Oh, this is the high school, Hicks Valley, but the primary school division.
Okay.
So their premises are basically one. The Doorns. Oh, fire station.
department, yes.
Breede Valley Municipality Fire Rescue and Disaster Management. Now, I think with all the farms and the mountains, they may have their hands full at certain times of the year.
I'm sure.
I think a lot of workers might be on lunch.
Looks like it.
Police station.
Yes.
The Doorns. Very much agriculture, I would say, and you?
That's all it's about.
Oh, look at this.
Sure, this has got to do with the municipality. Sure, that's the municipal building.
Oh, I see a compactor.
Yes.
Is that what told you that?
Yes. A cement road.
We don't often see those, eh?
No.
More grapes for you painted on the wall.
Yes.
We laugh, you and I, because whenever in the past we've gone to a tourism office and we've asked what is there to see in town,
Yep.
without fail, I mean obviously in wine producing regions, they tell us the wine farms.
That's it, yeah.
And we're not wine drinkers. Look at this. In Telegraph.
It's a pretty building.
I'm telling you, if I didn't know better,
It would have looked like a church to me. Look, yeah.
1906.
Sure.
1922. And this too, would you say? I would say this was a church.
Yeah, it does look like it, eh? There's a lot more to the Doorns than just the little village, eh?
Yeah, look, are they now planting new vines here?
It looks like it, yes.
Because these,
Putting a new sprinkler
Poles are-
system and
those
yeah.
poles are completely bare.
Yes.
Yeah,
And this looks like another school or some sort.
it does. The name is behind the bus. Bon Esperance Primary School.
Cool.
Can you see this name?
No, I can't see a name here.
Sibabalwe Primary
there.
School.
Okay. The rugby posts are a bit damaged.
Well, they can still score a try.
Yes. A mongoose.
Across the road.
Yeah,
I
he was
missed
sitting
it.
in the middle of the road and then he just ran out. I think we must turn back now.
Let's do that. This is the Rietvlei Private Nature Reserve.
Okay.
The board wasn't visible from that side.
No. Kaiser Electrical. Has a telephone number 2253. That top vented into the roof there, the design just looks like a church to me. So it might have been a church.
The gentlemen don't know, but the roof is timber on the inside and it's a big open space. I'm convinced.
Oh.
Because of that wall, I'm
Yes.
convinced. Now the next one, where I'm even more convinced. There it is. The seatbelt thing screams quickly, eh?
Yeah. my opinion, this was a church.
Yeah, they just built this on, eh?
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Oh, no doubt.
Definitely a church.
Don't you want to go in?
So the gentleman inside says that this was the church. He suspected it was the Dutch Reformed Church. But the cornerstone has been removed. Look. How pretty this is. You can see with the windows. That light over there is affecting my picture, making it shake like that. I turned that light off now. They're looking for photos to show me what it looked like before. So interesting that this apparently was the Engia Church.
Okay.
And the gentleman that came in a little later, he told me that he was going to go look for photos. He thought the photos were still inside there, but he says
They have photos?
they had photos, but they don't have them anymore because apparently the lady who works with the historical buildings in the Doorns came driving past here and saw them working on the building, and she told them that they're not allowed to change the facade or anything like this. They've got to keep it looking the same. They've got to paint it that white on the side. It has to look like that. And she took the photos with her to keep the record of the old church.
Okay.
But apparently he tells me that this was where the town was going to get developed. He says that's what he heard, that the town was going to get developed around this church in this area. That's why there's a lot more other buildings down this way.
Right.
But there was a big flood and this whole area got flooded out, so they moved the town up higher, away from the floodplain.
How interesting
Yeah.
is that? No,
So-
look, I mean, there's just no mistaking.
Exactly. So this is where the town would have been.
No
That's
wonder.
why there's the other church building.
No doubt.
Yes.
That makes so much sense. 1906.
Exactly.
And this is the other one. I'd like us to turn in here. This is the 19 here.
Yes.
The 1922 Omdraaistraat Community Church.
Yes. So
You
there's
can-
like 3 church buildings like in such a close
Area.
so it definitely shows that this is where the town was going to get developed.
How interesting is that?
Yeah, really.
And they're very similar in styles.
Very similar.
The one where they have the agricultural stuff is a little fancier, but this has also got the same shape wall. I don't know what you call this wall.
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean.
1922. I'd like us to just turn in here because they're definitely still operational.
As a church.
I think
Well,
so.
it's a special care center.
Probably also utilized as that. I do get the church feeling still. And it's well looked after. Okay. Alright, yeah. No, I just wanted to see. Very interesting, hey?
Yeah. Who would have known?
That one is a first for me. Actually, the two here.
Yes.
Although we have seen one other church before that was used as a commercial enterprise. We've seen 2 more now. But this one is the most elaborate
Yes.
that we've seen being turned into a commercial establishment.
So yes, I was correct. This is the municipal building.
Breda Valley.
Nice.
And that's like a cherry picker for
I'm sure for the electrical department.
lampposts and stuff,
Yes.
street lights and stuff, yeah.
Detective branch.
Detectives. Oh, wait, this is like full on industrial.
Yes.
It's become a little warmer.
It has, eh?
Yes.
From chilly this morning to like a warm now.
This is the traffic department.
Yep.
A lot of people in town.
Yeah.
Right. Breda Valley Public Library. What do we have here? A face brick church.
Yes. Oh, it's locked up with a big chain.
It is.
Sure. It looks pretty nice, eh?
It's quite pretty. Look at the steeple is built with brick too.
Yes.
Cornerstones are deep in.
Let's see. Oh, it's all locked up. No way in here. Yeah, it's too far. Okay, let's go and see what else we can find. We found the original Dutch Reformed Church.
Yes. If those gentlemen are correct.
Yes.
This is Church Street, so perhaps we're lucky yet.
To find a gate open.
Okay, so this is.
Whoa.
Oh,
That looks nice, eh?
it's quite a pretty building. Please use little gate. There's a vehicle inside. Shall I go try the Monday to Friday 8 to 1? But there's a
1.
vehicle. Shall I go press the buzzer?
So they allowed us in. Yo, look at this. This is the church hall. (1960). So the church hall built on 26th of March 1960. Yeah, look at the beautiful stained glass windows. You can see that's a white dove. Look at those beautiful designs. Even I love the grapes above the door. Look at that. Even on the church building, all the little grapes. (1905 to 2005). So it seems like the congregation was started in 1905, and this church was built in 1949. So this is where you come into the church. Yes, the memory wall. I just want you to see that this is the church that we stopped at first, that they said was the NG church, and they took it into, it was the first cornerstone. Yeah, you can see the first cornerstone was laid on the 2nd of December 1908 at that church that we stopped at, that they're using as a warehouse now. And it was inaugurated on the 28th of April 1909. And there you can see all the people there with this photo. And then over here is the inside of the church. It looks totally different now, but the roof is still the same. Wow.
Check out this original boundary wall.
Yes.
How low? 3 rows of bricks.
Must have been,
Okay, call it 4.
must have been from back then in 1949.
Nothing more was necessary back then.
Exactly.
How interesting is it that the lady says the bell is the original bell from Germany, and
Yes.
how heavy it is. And then the clock.
The clock.
She says the clock used to run on time, and then with load shedding they lost track, and a gentleman was in the employ of the church, and he had a book
Yes.
where he kept track of the times and made sure he wound it up and stuff. But he doesn't work here anymore, and they've now given up basically because they
no.
can't keep up. When load shedding happens, it really throws out the clock apparently. So that's probably a reason why we see so few clocks run on time.
Exactly.
Church clocks, that is.
This looks like.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
And yes, it is. Yes, it does, and yes, it is.
Man, oh man.
Pedestrian bridge. It looks like we can take a drive next to the tracks. What do you think?
Looks like it, as close to the tracks as possible.
Tracks up top there too.
I suppose years ago the grapes were transported heavy by rail,
I would imagine, hey?
but There's absolutely nothing left here anymore. There's just the platforms. And then of course the pedestrian bridges that cross over. But I suppose there are still trains running back and forth from Johannesburg down to Cape Town on this track.
Freight?
For sure.
Interesting that you would pick the one with the island as opposed to that one.
But I wanted to get as close to the track as possible.
Oh, is that your goal?
But you can see that track is shiny. There is a train running on that one.
I can see it. It looks like that's a school on the other side.
Oh, definitely. This line still runs through to Cape Town.
But of course, one won't come now.
Yes.
And there are no boards left as far as I can see.
No, nothing. Hey.
Oh, there's a loose gravel, eh?
Yeah. I'm going to turn around. Look at that, 1975, right there by the tracks when they did this platform.
Doesn't that correspond with the date we saw on the bridge earlier?
Yes, the bridge was also done in 1975. The bridge that went over the rail tracks.
Yes.
Yes.
Listen, it's a warm 27 degrees in the Doorns.
Incredible how hot it's become.
I didn't expect it to be that warm this week.
Yep.
This looks like a good street for me to share some of the history I found.
Okay, do that.
It says, the town takes its name from the farm De Doorns boven aan de Heksrivier, the thorns on the upper Hex River, known as early as 1725.
Whoa.
299 years ago. The area was declared a subdrosdij of Tulbagh in 1819, and the farm became the seat of the area's own drosdij in 1822. The De Doorns farm was bought by the government of Cape Prime Minister John Maltino in 1875, 100 years before the bridge and the platform were built.
Exactly.
To build a railway station for the rapidly expanding Cape Government Railways. The line was immediately built through the Doorns, connecting it to Cape Town on the coast and reaching Montague Road, later Toes River, in 1877, on its way to Kimberley. Around the station, the hamlet of the Doorns would later develop.
Very interesting.
The area around the town became an important region for table grape farming. It had the necessary infrastructure for exporting its produce and the longest harvest season in the world.
Wow.
December to April, which is 5 months. During the Second Anglo-Boer War from 1899 to 1902, the town and its railway infrastructure played an important supporting role. The stone blockhouses, which were built to protect the vital railway link, are still found in the valley. I don't know.
I don't know, I haven't seen them.
A village management board was instituted for the Doorns in 1933 and municipal status attained in 1951.
Only in 1951 they got
Yes.
municipal status.
Yes.
That's incredible.
So I have no idea where the blockhouses would be.
Well, one will have to follow the rail tracks, eh?
It will be interesting to know if they still exist though.
Oh,
It's a neat town away from the main road
yes.
and a busy industry.
Well, it's a very busy place
Quite
because
peaceful.
of the industry.
Stop? Stop.
St. Stephen's Anglican Church.
1912.
Wow.
Can you reverse a
I
little?
will.
St. Stephen's Anglican Church Hall was
Yes.
built in 2015. All right. Also that municipality.
Yes.
Worcester, Rawsonville, the Doorns and Toes River. Oh, post office.
Yep.
And vineyards.
It's a dead end down that
I
way.
see. Look at all the little grapes.
Yep. Everything is covered with grapes. Whoa.
Yeah, there aren't any actual grapes on the vines at the moment, but there are plenty of other grapes. Where does this go? Oh, I wonder if that was flood damage.
I don't know, but it looks like a permanent closure to me.
Not that it stops people from using it.
Yeah.
Interesting. Shall we go check?
I don't know. Let's see if another car behind me goes through. It says road closed.
Helicopter.
Yep. This is newly tarred, so it might have been washed out. They just haven't removed the sign.
Yeah, that sign was planted there.
Yes. Yeah, this valley is just grapes. That's what all it is. Vineyards and vineyards and vineyards and vineyards.
And it looks like it's been like that for centuries.
Yes. You can see these are all export table grapes, eh?
And you can tell that how?
By the wooden structures to have the grapes hanging apart from each other.
To keep them pristine.
Yeah.
You think this falls under the Doorns still?
This is all the Doorns. Yeah.
Spread out, eh?
Yeah, it's huge. The Hex River Valley.
Street.
Yes.
Let's look at the Tyner in Tyne Street. Gardens.
Yes, ma'am. Look at these pretty flowers. Yo.
Beautiful bougainvilleas. And a bright red one, hey? Okay, the Tyner are pretty here in
Very.
Tyne Street. I understand why it was called Garden
The
Street.
peacocks?
Oh, no way! 3 of them.
Yes. 4 of them.
4 of them. All
There's males and females.
Oh, is that a male?
Yes, but his tail feathers are gone.
Oh, I wanted to say. Pretty places here.
Yeah.
Dead ends
Both sides. Yes.
everywhere. Look at the little ones.
The cemetery.
Oh, yes.
I wonder if there's a way in. I don't see an entrance here. I just saw it all of a sudden.
There
That's the
must be
private
an
property.
entrance on the main road.
Yes.
The little ones are playing. We can go around the block and see
Yes.
before we head out. Quiver tree.
Oh wow.
I saw it too late. This looks like apartments.
Ace Mimosa. We're a retirement.
Might be a retirement village, yes. It's a pretty town, the suburbs,
Yes. It
with
is.
a lot of dead ends that trap us everywhere.
I was hoping this would get to the cemetery.
Yeah. It's incredible. There are grapes everywhere.
Yeah.
On fences, on gates, on walls. It is very much the identity of the Doorns.
That's for sure.
Barlinka, case in point. I think you're onto the right road now. A little bit up.
Yeah. This is its wall, but there's no entry into it. I don't know how one gets into the cemetery. Yeah, this is the wall. Oh yeah. Oh, but it's locked. Look at that.
Oh, Moonlock.
Moonlock, yeah. Can't get in. Okay,
I am thirsty and hungry.
let's go to our famous engine.
Here at the Grape Valley Convenience Center, I think. We all gassed up.
And the Doorns wine cellar
You going there, I'm going to the engine shop.
to get us something to chow and drink.
Yes.
Cool. The Doorns cellar. It's called corks. Engine 1 plus cheeseburgers.
Correct. And Coke Zero.
Oh, I'm so hungry now, anything will do.
It'll have to do. The choice is limited.
Let's eat this.
We're leaving Grape Valley behind.
Yeah, the Hex River Valley, the Doorns.
For me, it was incredibly interesting to find those two old churches that
Yes.
have now been repurposed,
Yes.
and to confirm that the one was the first Dutch Reformed
Yes,
church.
that was nice. That was really interesting. Now I'm happy we came to the Doorns.
And of course, the natural beauty here is next level.
Incredible, and it's just grapes, 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 and grapes.
So we didn't buy grapes, we bought cheeseburgers instead.
Instead, yes, yeah. Thanks for watching. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and we'll see you in the next video.